Have we, as a civilization, truly evolved spiritually, or are we merely advancing in our materialistic pursuits, leaving our spiritual progress in the dust? In recent years, our society has been subjected to an onslaught of psychiatric suppression, a phenomenon that has infiltrated our families, organizations, and institutions at an unprecedented pace and intensity. The impact of this suppression has led to the closure of essential production and service delivery locations, leaving many without the necessary resources for survival. This psychiatric attack, using military-grade psychological operations and psychotropic drugging technology, has permeated the secular world, resulting in mass fear, chaos, and confusion. This fear has been perpetuated through mask mandates, lockdowns, and an economic crisis caused by a flood of printed fiat money in the markets, creating inevitable inflationary pressure. As a result, economies have been decimated, and an even more severe economic crisis looms on the horizon. Despite these dire circumstances, our collective understanding of advanced algorithms, spiritual mathematics, and the mechanics of suppression has allowed us to predict and recognize much of this evil. Many have awoken to this suppression and have begun to resist. Together, we have managed to halt, slow, postpone, or delay many of the suppressive actions that governments and other suppressive entities had planned. For instance, mandatory vaccination and vaccine passports have not yet been globally implemented, marking a few of the victories we have achieved in this fight. As living spirits invested in the survival of our fellow man, it is crucial that we understand the importance of our spiritual progress. We must acknowledge the infiltration of psychiatric suppression in our society and the detrimental impacts it has on our mental health and spiritual growth. Together, we can work towards a society that values spiritual progress as much as materialistic advancement. In summary, we have discussed the rapid and intense infiltration of psychiatric suppression in our society, its impacts on our mental health and spiritual growth, and the collective efforts made to resist and mitigate these suppressive actions. The fight continues, and together, we can pave the way for a spiritually evolved civilization. This was brought to you by Insight Research.